It's too easy.
No,
It's too easy. It's too easy. That's too easy.
Yo, I know you're cooking on with that.
I can't go. You know, anything that's an introduction that I need a song, anything that we need a song to. I'm running through the MJ first, okay. But I'm trying to avoid it for this one. I want
picture the setting.
I'd have to pick our era.
Okay.
I'd have to pick a song to our era, just to. Man, it's a hard one. It is really a hard one.
Go through an artist.
I'm trying.
Go through an artist.
See, what I probably would, or no, I don't know if it would be him. I definitely can't use him no more.
What? Who? What?
You know who I can't use. Well,
what?
I could if I want to be bold and step out to.
Yeah.
But I don't know what song I would use.
We're just talking about music, yo.
You know what?
Diddy or Coach, you're going to
No, you know what I'm coming out to? Shit! I might have to do a shine.
Okay.
I might have to.
You know what? You'll get points for that. I like that. Yep.
Instead of, who want with us?
But then, with that type of song, you'd have to skank, like walk on the red carpet, like to the beat.
Listen.
Like you just can't walk off beat. For that type of beat,
what? Listen.
You have to come up with the king too.
Coming with the.
You have to come with the king. Tilted hat.
And I'm just kind of.
Trust me. I can see you coming.
I can see you coming. Off the top of the brain, yeah. You know, I'll have to run through more songs and figure out something, but off the head, just thinking about it right now, yeah, that would be, because you know, Bad Boy was my era. When we got high school time, that was my thing. So I'd have to be true to self. I have to be true to self.
And seeing it,
but it's not the Puff Daddy, so that's all right. He's not on the track. You don't hear him. You only hear Shy and Barrington, so that's okay.
Now it would be an extra hype, seeing how we're gonna blow up with this podcast.
If
you can get Shine to actually come out and perform your entry.
Oh my gosh!
We know.
You fly us out to Belize, and I'm gonna do a show from there for you, Shine.
We know that Shine's into politics now, but if you can spare some like 5-minute, 10-minute, a day performance, you know what I mean? Come on and support my boy.
We can set it up live.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't win. Vote, you guys. Which one do you think would be the better entrance? Kanye's Amazing featuring Jay-Z.
Jeezy.
Sorry, Jeezy.
You're right there, you lose. Just for that, you should lose.
But I got Kanye right.
All right. Yeah.
Or Shine's
Bad Boys.
There you go.
Honestly, I don't care which one you go with, because like I said, the Amazing, the intro, and then come out to that. Can't lose to that. You know what else I was one song that did run through my head was Pharaoh Mon, Simon Says. And you walk over and everyone's like, what? Get the God! You know what I'm saying?
Not true, we can have.
Anyways, there's plenty, you know me, there'll be plenty.
There's plenty to choose. Alright.
Next. What are we gonna go to next?
Sports.
To the land of sports.
This has been on my mind for a little bit too. And every year I'll be flipping through the channels where there's no ball and there's no baseball, there's no football.
My Canadians, tap into this one.
Now, maybe you guys, and I'm not going to put down any fans out there of this sport, but I need an explanation.
Caucasian culture.
Not necessarily.
Caucasian culture. Listen up.
Hold on a second. Before we go there, we were saying the same thing about golf till Tiger Woods stepped in.
But it's still Caucasian culture in golf.
Okay, fair enough. Curling.
Not this one.
Curling, right? The one where you throw the rock.
The rock.
Is that now, yes, it's a sport, because I guess it's on TSN or Sportsnet, but me personally, I don't consider it a sport. I don't get the athletic part of it. No disrespect to my curlers out there, if that's what you call them.
Curler, I assume.
Or my curling people or demographic. But I never actually saw that as a sport. I don't get it. I don't get the interest. When there's something else to watch, I'll probably watch a cooking show instead. You know what I mean? I'll probably watch paper fly in the air from wind. I can't get into curling, so I need to know, is curling an actual sport, or do you guys consider it more like a hobby or something to do with your board? What do you think?
Okay, tap into my Canadian white bag here.
He insisted it's a white sport.
Listen up, Jim. When we get a crack a few bears, you know, we just want to sit back and we curl it up. That's what we do. We just take that rock. No, seriously, no. Honestly, I've heard that it's better to play it than to watch it. It's way fun. It's actually fun to play.
If you're putting money on it, then yes. I'm not endorsing
anything you put money on. Well, actually, I won't know if it make it fun.
It'll make it
you a little more. It'll make fun, but if you lose, it ain't that fun, right?
I don't have a gambling problem, but it'll be fun.
It's fun until you lose.
Until you lose, fun.
Right? But I heard it. I know what, my peoples. If you want to take us to and bring us to curl and show us and give us the experience of being a curler or what it is to be like, you're here. You can invite us. Pay for everything too, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't mind trying curling. Is it a sport? I gotta, you know what? I can't. No. The reason why.
If you have to think about it,
you have to think about it because we don't play it. We've never been in it. We don't know the aspects of it and what goes into it, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's some skill to it. It's not just you taking and dashing down. You gotta know when to release. You gotta let go. Sports doesn't necessarily always mean it has to be physical, right? It could be, sports can be a mental thing too, right? Some people might feel, okay, it has to be physical, there has to be some type of physicality to it to be considered sport. It doesn't have to be all physical, but it has to be a little bit to be considered that. Maybe, and there is a little bit physical in this regard, is you have to push the rock, you have to move. There's a skill to it.
I ain't gonna lie, when I do catch a curling game, is it a game? I don't know what you call it. I want to say when you do catch a curling competition, when you do catch a curling competition, I feel as if those people that are doing the brushing, they're being more athletic than the person pushing the iron. Like that takes more effort. Like that,
it's part of the game.
Yeah.
But
that's more athletic
than. But again, you're right. The sliding, so you gotta know what to do. I don't know how heavy the rock is. Right? Slide, I don't know. Your weight might depend on how hard you need to slide along the ice. Now, again, I don't know. I'm not gonna knock it in that aspect and be like, oh, it's this, it's that. I've never tried it. Maybe if I played it, I could be like, it's just recreational or whatever it is.
We should invest some time and effort into actually going to a game or a competition. I feel weird calling it a game.
Like I said. If anyone out there is into curling,
that small fraction.
Invite us, let us know where it is so we can come out and check it out ourselves.
Yeah.
If we play, hey, that might even be just as good. Or actually, probably better. Because now you can understand if it is. Yeah. Or you can get your own interpretation and feel like, okay, yeah, it is a sport. Or you might still feel like it's not a sport, but it's fun as hell.
And listen, our demographic, we tapped into golf, right? Started making some moves there. Now, some of you may disagree with the type of fence Tiger falls on. We still clean them, you know what I mean? We tapped into, what else? Country music, right? Yeah. We did that. So maybe this is a ground that we've been hesitant to tap into because to me it looks boring, it doesn't look entertaining. But maybe the ethnic culture can tap into curling and make it a sport of ours.
We might have to be that bridge, that link.
There you go.
So, if you wanna reach out to us and get that bridge, we can bring the two worlds together. We're here for you.
I don't know about watching it consistently.
I never said that's what I said. Bring us out. Because maybe if you understand it, you play it, and you understand it, watching it will be much easier.
That's true.
Right?
Listen, when I hear those girls yelling, harder! Yo.
Done.
Sure talking about guts. Yeah. Like that pushing the island. Harder! Playing the wrong sport, man.
And they're holding sticks too.
Yeah, they're holding sticks on top of it. And they're on their knees, but we're going to leave that to them.
You know what?
We're just going to listen.
Listen, that's a whole. That's gonna have to be.
There's certain connections that you can make from the sport
and
getting into bedroom. Just
we've discovered it, folks.
What y'all talking about?
Next episode, we might have to dive deep. You know what? We're gonna have to dive deep in another episode. We'll go curling it.
We'll get into it.
Put the two together.
Nice.
Okay. Well, now if you're playing a sport, you play your wife in sports. What sport can your wife beat you in? Or is it? If it's not the sport, is there something in the sport that she can beat you in?
So, as you know, me and my wife are very competitive. And I don't say that like
competitive
that's putting it like I'm talking about. We're very competitive. Doesn't matter what it is.
They could be on the same team.
True.
In the finals.
True.
Against each other.
True.
And they're not, we got it. It's both of us. We're on the same team. We won.
No.
One of us.
It's who did better.
If this is poker, and they're the last two playing.
Oh, it's hard.